Hello and welcome. I am Flatcap Callum and this is my Cheltenham Festival Day 3 staking plan video. I'm hoping you were all very well. Well, what have we got? We got Day 3 coming up. Day 3 is, my view, the value day of the week. It's the one with 3 handicaps. So from a value perspective, an extra place perspective, it's quite good. Some bookies are been a little bit tight on some of the handicaps. It would be fair to say, but still, in my view, the best day to go value hunting is Day 3. That is what we've got. Before I go through everything, we'll go through how we got on Day 2 on Wednesday, where we didn't do so well. It would be fair to say we did get over half back in the end. But it was all bits and bobs and nothing very exciting is kind of how it felt. So we were on a couple of winners, didn't count for a huge amount. We are still in the game. We didn't struck out completely. We did get more than half our stake back, so the game is still alive. But it just doesn't feel the best because we had a little loss on the first day and then we took a reasonable loss on Day 2. So I had it as 40 on, 22.42 back. That is on SP prices. You may well have done better than that if you have kind of taken some best odds guaranteed or whatever it might be. But SP prices 22.42 back is where I got it, which puts us 80 down already for the week on 2 videos. So £40 yesterday, £40 day before, two lots of £40, £80 down, and roughly got £60 back. So we're 20 down. We've got another 80 to play for. So 20 down at the halfway stage is not unrecoverable. Clearly, you want to be ahead, and yeah, I wanted to be a little bit ahead by Wednesday, but Thursday's a day. So I've just been. I mean, I probably shouldn't say these things, but I am just trying to be honest with you. Thursday's a day. If we're not up by Thursday, I think Friday might be a struggle. We'll need a lot of luck for it to go right Friday, but we shall see. So running through Wednesday, what did we do? Started off at the Ballymore. Hermes Allen ended up, I think, just slightly went off favourite in the end, but didn't run the best. And Hyper Pass, my French isn't the best, won very nicely, followed by Gaelic Warrior and Champ Keeley. So we had second and third. We only got a bit back on Champ Keeley, and it went into 13-2. So nothing great from race 1. Race 2, we did stick a quid on the real whacker and it did go out to 8-1, which did surprise me a little bit. So 8-1, we had a quid return, so £9 back on that. Gallia della 2, which was a big anti-post tip for me as well. That ended up coming 5th. Time Hill, which also was an anti-post tip, had an absolute duffer. So we had bits and bobs from the first 2, but arguably speaking, the third choice horses really. Then we went into the Coral Cup. Elvis Mail, which was the big price, unseated. It didn't start great, and then it unseated the jockey on the first fence. So you can't write this stuff sometimes. The next 4, only Bold Endeavour ran with credit and came 5th. So we got a bit of place money back there. And then in the Champion Chase, Editor Ajit, no so good. Eugene ran very well and won that race. So yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. It was a struggle, guys. It was all a bit of a struggle, wasn't it? Cross country, the top 3 in the market finished the top 3 places, and then yeah, the 4th horse Lieutenant Rocco at 100-1 it was not one I was going to pick. And in the Grand Annual, Global Citizen did place. 12-1 was the SP, is a bit shorter. The other 2 not so good. So again, a bit of place money back, and then. In the bumper, Western Diego looked, to be fair, I thought it was going like a good one at one point, but then started to tire and then got absolutely mollicated, as my dad would say, by a bunch of other horses near the line and ended up coming 7th. And Diart, no good. Lucky 15, we got nothing back there until Global Citizen with a place, so not great. Win Trixie got us a few quid back, so Hermes Allen was the disappointment. Delta Work did what I hoped it would do, which was win well. And then a Dream to Share, which was also an anti-post tip. So on my novice anti-post video, I put up 3 win bets. 2 of them, Time Hill and Ilaten Tomps, both got turned over this week. But a Dream to Share I put up at 7-1. So if you'd followed the 3 win bets, you'd have made a small profit off a Dream to Share at 7-1 anti-post. Each way Trixie struck out, and then the combo bet it was poor. So despite all those tiny little bits and bobs, we still managed to somehow get half the stake back, which was no mean feat. But yeah, we need a little bit of luck coming our way after the first 2 days. I felt like we had a little bit of luck to get out and get near the line on the first day. Today I didn't think we had the luck. So yeah. All right. Ooh, hang on. Literally nearly dropped the old pad there. That would have been absolute crisis. No pad. Okay, so let me spin you through. We've got three good handicaps on day 3, as there is always. Well, no, there hasn't always been, but there is at the moment. And then I've not gone for much outside of the handicaps. I've tried to keep the powder dry on those and go for it with the handicaps. That's where we're at. So, single staking plan. If you are doing the whole thing, here we go. 130 Turners novice race. I think Mighty Potter is the right favourite. I've had a little look around, and I think James de Burley might be the value. I think that horse has definitely come with some big reputation and not quite delivered yet. I think on song that horse could make the top 3. So we're going to go James de Burley 16 to 1, 75p each way. Reminder: all the prices here are illustrative. For my statistical recording, I'll take SP. Then in the Pertemps, I've got 4 against the field in the Pertemps, which is the best handicap. Sky are 8 places here. I think 3, 6, 5 are 7. Most other bookies are 6. We're going Hector Javelex 14s at the moment, 75p each way. Mill Green, which I've been tipping up anti-post, not at much of a better price. A little bit, I think it was 33s to be fair. Actually, that is tell a lie. It was 33s when I put it on freebets.com originally. I've also done it on the main channel, but 22s, £1 each way. Itchy Feet, which I've backed a few times on the regular channel, 33s, £1 each way. And the big price for the day, Risk and Roll, 80 to 1, 50p, just a smaller one, 50p each way on Risk and Roll. Then in the Ryanair, I've got 2 here. So again, I think that's Shishkin's race to lose. But I think if it fluffs the lines, Janadil might be the one to scoop up. So it's not a big price, but we're going 75p each way, Janadil. Come in a little bit, 11 to 2 at the time of making the video. And the outsider, I think, that looks a bit overlooked in the market is Hitman. So we're going Hitman 22 to 1, 50p each way. They are the Ryanair bets. Again, not putting a single bet on the favourite. Then the Stayers. Well, normally I like rooting around the Stayers for a bit of some prices, and I've come up blank. I just think it's too competitive. So I'm going to stick faith with the top 2 in the market for this one. And then the others just not quite there. I've been tipping Paisley Park anti-post, but I've left it for the staking plan, which I might live to regret, because almost all the horses I've tipped anti-post that have run, I've put in the staking plan. I think, off memory, Paisley Park is the first one I've left out completely. So we'll see. So just T Hoopu, which is now gone into favourite. So it's just £2 win bet on T Hoopu. Tupu, however we're saying it. Then in the plate, the horse I've been tipping up anti-post, Celebra de Allen, which I didn't think at one point was going to get in, and it has. I think that's the horse for the race for me. 25 to 1, £1 each way. And then I've got 3 others, 75p each way. Warlord at 16s, Stolen Silver at 25s, and Fugitive at 17 to 2, all 75p each ways. Then the Mares Novice, Sky are 5, most bookies are 4, but there's quite a big field, more than there has been in the last couple of years, I think. So I've just gone 3, and we're going smaller stake. Foxy Girl 9 to 1, 50p each way. Model Kingdom 20 to 1, 50p each way, and Jatara 50p each way, 20 to 1. That's the Mares. I do think the favourite's the right favourite. Just wouldn't want to put much money on it, to be fair, because funny things happen in that Mares Novice race. So that's that. And then we've got the Kim Muir. Now, I think there's a lot of value in the Kim Muir. I was struggling. I had 8 on the shortlist, and I got it down to 6. And I've just like, right, I'm going to go my 6 favoured. They're all nice enough prices, so we're just going to go 6 at 50p each way in the Kim Muir. Fontaine Collonge, Punitive, Ballykeel, Dr. Kananga, Rapper, Defi Bleu. what we want there is a winner out of those, or a couple of places, and we might do all right out of it. So we're going to go 6 against the field in the Kim Muir. Watch out on that one. Sky are 6. There's not many other bookies are 6. Some of the smaller ones are. A lot of the mainstream ones have actually gone 5. I think 365 are still 6. Okay, and then the lucky 15 for value Thursday is 210 Mill Green, the 410 Celebra d'Alen. So I'm sticking faith with the horses I've been bigging up, and let's hope they do us a favour. Then we're going 450 Jatara 20-1, and the 530 Fontaine Collonges 20-1. It's a 20p each way, lucky 15. Oh, what I'd give for a nice little quad place on that one. That would sort us all right out, wouldn't it? Yeah. The first 2 luckies this week have not been good. I think literally the first 2 we've had the last leg place, and that's it, and not a great price. So need a bit of something. A flag here. Normally I'd be saying to you this is the win Trixie. I've not done it as a win Trixie for Thursday. I've done it as 2 win trebles. So what I've got is 2 £1 win trebles. So not Trixies, because they're a bit short. So I'm going 1 treble is Mighty Potter, Shishkin and Blazing Cow. That's a £1 win treble. And the other one is Mighty Potter, Shishkin and Tiupu. £1 win treble. So hopefully you can see the intent there. We're trying to get the favourites in here with one of the top 2 in the stayers, and I have a lean on Tiupu because that's where I've put the single. But yeah, I wanted to keep them both on side. So that is so that's a £2 total bet instead of a 50p win Trixie. Then we've got the each way Trixie, the 25p each way Trixie. I think we've had 1 leg out of 6 so far on here, so again, no good so far. 210 Hector Javalex 14s, 410 Stolen Silver 25s, 530 Punitive 22s. Again, just all 3 placing would give us a really nice enough day. These are the difference. When it's not going well and you don't get these things, then it just looks like I'm just chucking stuff out. When I can manage to line up the right ones in the right places, suddenly we're in business. All right, and then the last one, or is it the last one? Combo bet. 210 Itchy Feet at 33s and Risk and Roll at 80s is leg 1. And then the next leg, 410 Fugitive at 17-2 and Warlord at 16s. 4 times 25p each way doubles. It's a £2 bet. That is that. Now, I did say at the start of the week, if there was anything else I liked, I would do a maximum of an additional £5 bet. Not done anything Tuesday nor Wednesday, but for Thursday I have a little £5 Dundalk bet. It's going on the channel account. If you're just here for Cheltenham, it's entirely up to you what you do with this, whether you want the extra bet or not. But it's not going to be included in the Cheltenham statistics, but it is in my regular statistics. This will be another £5 going on. So this is what I would call for new people a saver bet, i.e. if it's all gone terribly in the day, try and save us with a little bit of something later on in the day. So these place terms, you've got 4 on both of the first 2 legs with Sky and standard on the next, which is the same as quite a lot of bookies, but not all. So someone like 365, if you're getting bog, it's the best place to put this bet on. Any bookie that's paying best price guaranteed, Bet 365 the night before, Coral the night before, on the morning of, you can wait and see and hope the prices have held. For these ones, this is like my regular stuff, so I am taking these prices. These are the prices I have got. Everything for Cheltenham's SP, these are the prices I'm taking. So the £5 bet, if you want it, 440 Juno Beach 12s. Then we've got 2 horses in the 550, Wootton Babble at 20s and Miss Upbeat at 14s. And then in the 620, Bring Us Paradise at 14s. It's 5 times 30p each way doubles, 2 times 25p each way trebles. So that's all 4 in the bet slip, and it will give you 5 combinations of doubles, 2 combinations of trebles, 30p each way doubles, 25p each way trebles. And then I've basically put 2 singles, 1 on the bigger price and 1 on the last horse. So if the first 2 go down, at least you've got something rolling on. So we've got 2 times 25p each way singles. That makes it up to a £5 Dundalk saver bet. That's what we've got in addition to the regular stuff. All right. that is that. So thank you everybody for sticking with it. We will see how we get on Thursday. I'm pretty sure if it goes bad Thursday, then I think my viewership will drop off on Friday. But the key thing to remember here, I'm not charging any money for what I'm doing. I make money. Now, I have to say, I make money from gambling. Have I made money the last 2 days at Cheltenham? No, I haven't, have I? So I'm not far behind, I would say, but I haven't made any money. But I do make money from gambling. It's not my full-time profession. There's periods of my life where that was my only income. But right now, I've chosen to have a regular job because I like gambling as a hobby and it to be fun. Say a hobby, like it takes up a lot of my time, as does YouTube. So that hours and hours of research for every single video. To be fair, Cheltenham is a little bit more than that. The whole point here is I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you. It's optional. It's up to you. It's free. I'm trying to do it in a fun way and well as make a bit of profit. So am I doing statistically, mathematically the exact best opportunities? Always, not always. I'm putting together a staking plan to try and have a bit of fun. Now, when it's not going so well, it's not so much fun. That being said, we have had a couple of winners each day. So we've got some winners on the board. It's just not accounting for very much because after 2 days of Cheltenham, there's only been 2 double price figure winners. Over the course of Cheltenham, the first 2 days last year, there were 5 double price figures. Similar amount of favourites though. I think it's 8 favourites over the first 2 days. It was 8 favourites last year, as I recall. So that's similar. But yeah, we're the shorties are generally populating the winning spots, and there's not been loads of extra of kind of prices. There was a few today, a few kind of placed horses at big prices, but I don't think you've done very well to find some of the ones that made it in the placings for Wednesday. So yeah, it's feeling like a bit of a struggle. Let's see how we get on Value Thursday, and I'll be here again tomorrow night. Well, I'll be on freebets.com in the morning for the other 10 quid. That, to be fair, that went absolutely down the drain today. But I'll be back on freebets.com in the morning. But I'll be back here tomorrow night, win, lose or draw. I will be back for the final day to give it my best to try and get over the line. Even if we make 50 pence profit, that is a win. That is a profitable Cheltenham. Last year's 61% profit over the course of 4 days is feeling like a distant memory at the moment, but we will see. We've got 2 days to go and it can turn on a sixpence, as most regular viewers know. All right, thank you very much. See you tomorrow night. Bye bye.